Alright guys, welcome back to the Reptile Hangout, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel if this is the first video you're seeing. So in today's video, I'm going to be upgrading not one, not three, but two enclosures. I'm going to be upgrading both of my corn snakes right here, Tesla and Tiger. So Tesla is going to get this enclosure right here. It's the Exoterra 24 by 18 by 12, which was my ball python's old enclosure. If you're wondering an update on my ball python, since that was the last video I posted, he's doing really well. He just took a meal today and I'll post some clips of him exploring his enclosure. But he really loves his enclosure and I keep looking down because that's where he is. So yeah, Tesla gets the Exoterra and my scaleless corn snake Tiger is going to get this bin cage upgrade right here. It's already got the ventilation holes and all that. So if you're wondering like why is this guy giving one corn snake a nice big Exoterra and then another corn snake another bin cage, it's because Tiger has been having a lot of shedding problems, which he was able to successfully shed with me, but it was in a lot of little pieces. I made a video about it. I don't know if it's up yet, but yeah, he was finally able to shed. So just because of those reasons and that scaleless corn snakes need higher humidity than non-scaleless, he's going to be getting another bin just because bins hold humidity better than Exoterras. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I already started a little bit. You'll see there's a big flat red rock right there, and there's no way she can burrow under it and get crushed because it's right against the glass. So it's safe in that way, so you don't have to worry about that. Just adding in a bunch of hides, a little black hide in the corner, some paper towel tubes, cork bark, just things to fill in the enclosure and make her feel safe while she's slithering around. And I know that there's kind of like no background and 4 glass walls, so she's probably going to feel really insecure in this enclosure, but I'm going to get stuff to cover up the background in a short while. And the vine that you're seeing, it's just from Michael's, the craft store. It was pretty cheap. So yeah, just finishing it up. And here comes Tesla. So she's grown a lot, to be honest. Pretty surprising. And if you're wondering, she still does have the Tesla logo on her head that did not disappear yet, so I'm pretty happy about that. An overview of the enclosure. She got her water bowl, her hides, everything in there to make her feel safe. A couple paper towel tubes that are going into the enclosure to make her feel safe. And yeah, there she is exploring. So went pretty well in my opinion. Alright, and now on to Tiger's enclosure. So I know for the substrate I said I always use aspen, but in this case I decided to try something new. So in the back area where the heating element is going to be close to, I decided to put some substrate that will hold humidity and that I'll be able to spray without it molding over. So the substrate is a mix of aspen and some cocoa fiber and eco earth and stuff like that. Alright, so starting with Tiger's enclosure now, now that we've got the substrate down, I'm just going to put in some hides, the same thing as Tesla basically. Got a smoother grapevine branch than what Tesla has because he is a scaleless corn snake, like I've said a million times. So I don't really want him cutting himself or his skin on anything that's too rough. But he does need some rough things in there to help him with his shedding process and to rub off the old skin. So that's why that wood is going there. And I know I don't really have like much naturalistic stuff. It's kind of like paper towel tubes and this and that. But I'm going to be going out and buying some more stuff. This is just because I wanted to upgrade them. And no matter what, they do have the bare essentials. They have their hides, they have their vines, their foliage. They have everything that they need to feel safe in their enclosure, which is the most important thing, in my opinion. So there I am just going ham, spraying the back of the enclosure. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the bin cage lids. So if you look, there are 2 latches on the bin. There aren't 2 on the lengthwise side. So that's a little worrying because that means he can just push up on the side and escape. So I'm going to be using some binder clips or some paper clips. Not paper clips, but like stack of paper. I don't know what to call them. But yeah, binder clips. They're going to go on the side of the enclosure. So it's like an extra step to take off, but I don't mind that as long as he doesn't get out. Like I said, I put that little patch of dirt there just to raise the humidity out, just to raise the humidity throughout the whole enclosure because he really does need a lot of humidity when he's shedding and just in general because I find his skin does dry out pretty quickly. And if you're wondering why I didn't spray the aspen, it's because aspen molds really quickly. So that's why I put that little section there, and it's separated away from the aspen with a layer of forest floor. You can't really see it, but there is a thin layer of forest floor, and then it goes to the eco earth. There's another vine from Michael's that I'm just putting in and twisting around. All right, and now time for the big man tiger. Here he is, just slithering away from me. If you're wondering why I didn't disinfect any of his enclosure stuff, it's because the cork log, I got it not too long ago, just about 2 weeks ago. And his enclosure was cleaned recently, like not too long ago. So in reality, maybe I should have disinfected everything, but it hadn't been too long since his last cleaning. And it wasn't really too dirty. There wasn't any spots on it or visible dirt that I could see. Saw both enclosures are now set up. They're both exploring right now. Tiger's actually out. I think Tesla might be sleeping because she explored a lot when I first put her in. But Tiger's a little more timid, so he took a little longer. But so just to show you their heating setups, Tiger has a empty heat tape going under his whole bin with a thermostat, of course, controlling the temperatures. 1/3 of the enclosure is heated, which is perfectly fine. And for Tesla's enclosure, she has a heating pad in this corner controlled by a ZoomEd thermostat. So yeah, like I said, that pretty much sums up this video. They both got their upgrades. Now I have 2 to 3 extra baby bins up here. Maybe I'll be setting them up soon. Maybe I'll be getting a hognose soon, who knows. Ironically, almost every single one of my snakes are in shed. Cruz is currently shedding right now. My ball python Titan is shedding. And Tesla just got out of blue, but she hasn't shed yet, so I'm waiting for her to shed. It actually turns out that Cruz is shedding right now. You can see him, how silly he looks with his eye caps there. But yeah, that just about does it for this video. Hope you enjoyed both of their enclosures. I know they're pretty simple setups, but I'm gonna be getting a lot more stuff in really soon for them. So there's blind Cruz. He looks, oh my god. All right, so that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.